Hi, this is Eric with diffuserdoc.com, and today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to replace the fan on a Young Living Dewdrop diffuser. To get started, we're going to just take the lids off and set them aside, and then we're going to flip the unit over and draw our attention to these three screw holes down at the bottom. And we'll take these three screws out with a standard Phillips head screwdriver. And the reason you may want to replace a fan is it can make a squealing noise if it got wet. If it's just worn out, they could just start to get noisy or just stop working altogether. Once we have those screws out, we'll just separate the two halves, and we're going to go ahead and disconnect the wires from the disc to the control board by just grabbing that firmly and giving it a quick pull. We'll set the top aside and draw our attention now to these four screws that are holding down the control board, and we'll remove them. In this case, this has three, and it doesn't really matter. And this is the connector to the fan down below. We can go ahead and just pull that off right now. And we'll take out these screws. Now at this point the control board should just pop right up, and you can just flip it over towards the front. Another thing that the fan does, two things. It blows the mist out through the top, and it also cools off this big heat sink right here. It cools off the control board. There's a big transistor in here, and it plays an important part in the functionality of the unit itself. So there are two screws holding the fan in. We're going to go ahead and remove those. Okay, at this point the old fan will slide right out, and you want to make sure that the new one goes in with the label side up. That means it's blowing air up into the unit. We'll set this aside, and we'll get our replacement part here from diffuserdoc.com. And same thing, same orientation, and label side up. We'll set it down into its position, and we'll replace the two screws that we're holding it in. We'll return the control board down onto the support posts, and we'll return those screws to the control board. Okay, we're going to plug the new fan in. It only goes in one direction. We'll just, and it's actually marked fan on the board. Go ahead and plug it in until you hear it snap. Feel that it's in there securely. And that's that. New fan's installed. We're going to replace the, we're going to put the cover back on. Plug in your disc onto the control board. This also only goes in one way. Push it in until you hear it snap. And then to align the covers again, you'll see that there's a groove right here where the front switch assembly goes. Just line those up, and there's another kind of tooth right here in the back to line up. Once you have everything in and it's flush, we'll flip it over, and we're going to put the 3 base screws back in. tighten them up. Now we're going to go ahead and give it a test. So put some water in. First cover, second cover, and give it some power. And turn it on. It's nice and quiet. It's actually silent. It's putting out a nice mist, and everything seems to be working great. So you can buy the fans at diffuserdoc.com. There's many other parts there for your other Young Living diffusers. We appreciate you giving us a review if you like what we do, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/diffuserdoc. Thanks for watching.